All the courage and competitiveness of Jackie Robinson affects me to this day. If I patterned my life after anyone, it was him, not because he was the first black baseball player in the majors, but because he was a hero. A lot of young players don't really know much about the history of the game, and a lot of them are missing out on what the game is all about, especially the whole concept of sportsmanship and teamwork. Ken Hydes got drafted by the Bucks the same year I did. He went to their camp just for the experience, then dropped out to attend Harvard Law School. I always admired his combination of athleticism and brains. The only reason is that I hadn't seen the modern jazz quartet perform live, and a live performance is often where the real experience of jazz takes place. I'm not familiar with the Boswell sisters. The word leukemia is a very frightening word. In many instances, it's a killer, and it's something that you have to deal with in a very serious and determined way if you're going to beat it. I read that Hollywood wanted to film Fences years ago with a white director, but August Wilson refused. He thought that the director needed to have lived the culture of Black Americans. When I was at UCLA, the Harlem Globetrotters offered me $1 million to come play for them. I turned it down because my education was just as important as playing ball. When I traveled through Greece in the 90s, everything Albert Hoxsey taught me came flooding back, and I was able to appreciate the art and culture much more because of him. The 80s made up for all the abuse I took during the 70s. I outlived all my critics. By the time I retired, everybody saw me as a venerable institution. Things do change. Sports and entertainment are the only places where inner-city kids see themselves being able to succeed. Their intellectual development is something they don't relate to. The lifespan of most professional athletes is relatively short, and most have no preparation for doing anything after their career ends, which it could in an instant. I want people to understand that I intend to continue living and doing all the things that I love to do up until the end. And the end is by no means rushing up on me. We can learn from mistakes of others, whether they're kings or our parents. When we do learn those lessons, we're better equipped to make our own dreams come true. There are a lot of authors in the world, so it's difficult to find a unique niche to present your take on things. That is always a challenge for any author. Lakers were able to maintain a certain level of talent and success, and so were the Celtics. So after a while it became part of people's sports lore.